Thought I'd do a quick impromptu video again because it was fresh on my mind. Instead of having to remind myself to do it later, I thought I would just do it now. Because I keep thinking about how I was always left out when I was little. And so it really kind of screws you up later in life, because now I always want to quickly cut ties with people if I feel any form of being left out, or I guess you would call abandonment, or just not being flaked on. Whatever it is, I'm just quickly just like, go. You're out of my life now. And, and still my second middle sister, the shit starter one, it totally dawned on me now, because so all my life I was left out. They always left me out. It was just them two against me. I have a little song that they would sing, call me and tag along. And all the time, they shared a bed together. I had my little bed. They had their part of the bedroom. I had the little L-shaped bedroom. I had the little piece of the bedroom was mine. Just little things like that. It was always, we played Barbies. They would play in one spot. I was by myself, or whatever it is. It's just, I was always the tag along. I was always left out. But once in a while as adults, there'd be a moment where we'd actually have friends that we all shared, and there'd be times where one of them was left out. They certainly didn't like that in any way. And I would say the most recent situation, now that I think about it, because the older sister isn't competitive with me in any way. But for some reason, the middle one, if God forbid someone were to like me more, they seek out ways to either get me to not like them, get them to not like me, or get them to like her more. Whatever it is, it always happens that way. And it just dawned on me now that before I went no contact with both of my sisters, me and my older sister actually hung out at a mall by her house, and just me and her, because I won some VIP thing at the mall, and so we hung out all day while the kids were being babysat. And the other sister knew about it, and she kind of acted like she was happy to see us hanging out. But not too long after that, when I had that, I was just so stupid when I was just upset because she was saying those mean things about my kid, and it wasn't, her execution just sucks, okay? So I was upset because she said, your kid looks like crap. It was just uncalled for, no reason. And it was no big deal, but I had vented to my sister-in-law about it, got back around to them through my brother. But I bet you, now that I think about it, my middle sister went out of her way to embellish on the situation, because she did say she's the one that told her. But she probably embellished and made it really bad, because after that, I haven't talked to my older sister. We texted each other I thought everything was okay when we were like, oh, happy birthday to your kid, oh, happy birthday to your kid kind of thing. But it pretty much ended our relationship. So I had a feeling like maybe the middle sister didn't like the fact that, she was left out that day. And then when I thought things were getting better between me and my older sister, I get this text out of nowhere back in October from the older sister saying, oh, it's been brought up. I thought I would talk about the fact that family gatherings are happening because of the holidays, and you never apologize. You're always the victim. Just kind of weird stuff. I'm like, what am I apologizing for? Because I was not okay with you being rude about my kid. It wasn't that big of a deal at this point, but I thought, what am I apologizing for? I didn't get it. But I'm like, why was it brought up, and who brought it up? And that's when I thought, yeah, the middle sister did it, but that was probably on her agenda to make sure that we were never going to be in contact. Wow. I have another video I'm going to do right after this about my brother, so stay tuned.